My name's Karl Egeland. I'm a mechanical engineering major at college, but I have a huge passion for music, and it's been a big part of my life since I was a little kid. To me, music means expression, emotion, intellect, all in thin air. It's not even written down. There could be no words. It just has so much meaning. I started playing violin since I was, when I was 4, and eventually I guess I got pretty good, and when I was in middle school I started taking lessons from a person in the Pittsburgh Symphony. In 7th grade I picked up electric bass, and I started playing electric bass with the jazz band, and I started playing tuba in 4th grade also. So at that point in time I'd been playing 3 different instruments. In high school I taught myself the upright acoustic bass in jazz band, and I still play in jazz band in college now. So definitely jazz and classical music has been probably the biggest amount of time I've spent on any music. However, in high school my dad and I built an electric guitar, so I learned to play that, and so then I got into producing and recording music. It's something I wanted to do since maybe I was probably 6. I always dreamed of having my own music out there, and it's awesome to be able to do that without having a huge professional studio. So this is where I do most of my recording and jamming with my roommates. As you can see, my roommates and I have a lot of musical equipment. We got guitar, amp, tube amp, keyboard, electric guitars, violin, acoustic guitars, basses, and so we really enjoy jamming here together. And this is where we get most of our ideas and our tunes from. So this is the guitar that I built with my dad. I just put new pickups in it recently, Lawler pickups, wide range humbuckers. And so it's mahogany with quarter sawn maple neck, semi-hollow. It's pretty nice. Oh, that's what it is. To start writing a song or creating a song or whatever you want to call it, I usually have some sort of either theme or melody or rhythmic type of feel that I want to create something from, and it usually comes from something else I've heard. Sometimes it's totally out of the blue, but then I'll take other things I've heard, piece them together, fill in the gaps with things I make up, and just kind of iterate on changing things till it becomes its own tune. Getting the chords right so that you can get your melodies and harmonies cohesive, and then you can put your bass part in. I have a friend who plays drums for me, so in my music I do everything, usually, all the parts, all the vocals, all the instruments, except for drums. I don't know how to drum, but my friend from jazz band, he's amazing. And he's the one who records, so he sends me drum tracks when I send him, a template of my song. It's really nice. I'm kind of lucky to be able to do that. So yeah, after sloppy guitar licks, I'll show you some of the mixing process that I use. So this is my favorite microphone. It's a Rode NT1. It's like the new model of Rode's microphones. I basically put it into an XLR cable, and it goes into this interface, and this program I have, Pro Tools, will record it. I record all my parts, into these files, and you can see the waveforms on Pro Tools. And usually I'll run them through some sort of EQ. Sometimes the EQs I use have knobs, so you can't actually see the frequency response they produce. And sometimes they do. So this is, I'm EQing bass right here. I'm boosting a shelf on the lows a little bit, and I'm cutting out some of this mud right here, and I'm boosting some of the, I call it, I guess it's sort of a growly sound on the bass, and just shaping it so it sits just right in the mix. These tracks, I bust them together and I process, you know, the sum of all the signals. I will combine them all into one track. Again, cut some mud, boost some bass, give it some meat right in the middle at, you know, 500 hertz, and then give it some a little bit of treble. I call it air. Makes things sound nice and silky. Sometimes I run my mix through a multi-band compressor. That just helps, you know, tame any frequencies that jump out at you. Say the bass becomes really loud at one point, the compressor will handle that and put a damper on it. So that's my creative process and how I work through developing my music. It's a little bit slow, but I think it has good results, and especially for a hobby, I'm very happy with it.
I'm breaking down my facade. I'm softening up my heart.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I want to thank Karl for taking the time and sitting down with me and allowing me to go through his creative process. If you want to hear more of his music, I'll link his SoundCloud below. His songs are out today, the ones that he was working on in this video. And leave us a comment letting us know what you think about the songs, what you think about these videos, and what you want to see us do in the future. If you subscribe, you can stay up to date on all of my newest videos. I'll have a new thought session out on Wednesday, as well as another Maker Series video out next Saturday. Alright, that's it for this video. I'll catch you next time.